Dark shadow stretching across wet planks. Rope coil resting beside rusted cleat. Moon reflection glinting on calm water. Harbor wind brushing over quiet posts. Tide whisper moving beneath pilings. Soft hum echoing off wooden beams. Rope coil waiting for returning vessel. Shadows bending beneath pale moonlight. Dark shadow hiding small wooden crates. Moon reflection bending over gentle waves. Harbor wind carrying distant golf calls. Tide whisper brushing against worn timbers. Rope coil sagging under weight of anchors. Dark shadow splitting under lantern glow. Moon reflection caught in tiny ripples. Harbor wind twisting round corner posts. Tide whisper speaking to empty docks. Dark shadow curling around water's edge. Rope coil hinting at labor finish. Moon reflection soft on drifting waves. Harbor wind lifting faint salt spray. Rope coil tightening as tide returns. Dark shadow darkening under lantern flicker. Moon reflection moving with each ripple. Yeah. Tide whisper murmuring past wooden pilings. Dark shadow stretching across quiet pier. Rope coil resting beneath lantern glow. Moon reflection shifting slowly with current. Harbor wind carrying smell of wet wood. Dark shadow deepening within common fog. Tide whisper brushing against dark boards. Rope coil untangling slowly in silence. Moon reflection gleaming on still surface. Harbor wind bending small flags softly. Tide whisper dancing across ripples. Dark shadow stretching toward empty horizon. Yeah. Rope coil waiting for a morning crew. Tide whisper pulling against pilings. Moon reflection fading behind gray clouds. Harbor wind cooling nights lingering warm. Dark shadow merging with tide's edge. Rope coil tightening against slow swell. Moon reflection mirrored in water pools. Harbor wind carrying distant horn calls. Tide whisper softening into quiet low. Dark shadow resting in final stillness. Rope coil waiting beside warm cleat. Moon reflection dissolving in a night's depth.
Center posture inside the booth. Shoulders loose beneath studio light. Breathe slow before first bar beat, waiting under quiet anticipation. Powerful move, guiding lyrical pacing. Words chosen with careful timing. Rhyme subtle but intentional. Flow come across mellow drums. Steady chorus around the hook. Harmony balance across channels. Bass warm but controlled. Atmosphere consistent and grounded. Relaxed presence shaping delivery, yeah. Voice natural without forced intensity. Cadence smooth through transitions. Energy low but confident. Emotional nuance, color in second verse, yeah. Tone shifting slightly on confession. Reflection gentle across phrases. Meaning carried in detail, yeah. Center posture, holding rhythm discipline. Internal rhyme lining each measure. Snare crisp against measured flow. Balance maintained without straining. Buffer mood deepening in bridge. Chords darker under minimal drums. Silence woven between syllables. Tension, subtle but real. Steady aura anchoring repeated hook. Layer vocals wide and filled. Hi-hat soft beneath melody. Structure cohesive and fluid. Relaxed presence sustaining final verse. No rush towards closing bar. Tempo steady like calm breath. Confidence quiet but firm. Emotional nuance turning in refrain. Harmony lifting final phrases. Baseline steady under warmth. Mood ain't you deep sped yet hopeful. Yeah, yeah. Center posture guiding outro cadence. Voice lowering toward closure. Reverb trailing into darkness. Beat dissolving slowly, yeah. Thoughtful mood lingering after fade. Steady or resting in silence. Relaxed presence beyond last note. Emotional nuance echoing softly.
Overnight session glowing under tired eyes. Clock blinking past another quiet hour. Headphones pressing against focused thoughts. City asleep beyond studio walls. Audio file loaded in the blank project. Timeline stretching right across the screen. Markers placed with careful precision. Silence waiting for something meaningful. Inspiration spark lighting subtle momentum. Idea forming from scattered fragments. Kick drum landing with calm authority. Bass settling in a confident groove. Render track slowly taking final shape. Layers folding in a balanced harmony. Ambient textures breathing behind drums. Energy steady but not overwhelming. Export file preparing for completion. Progress window inching forward quietly. Hard drive humming beneath this. Room heavy with anticipation. Overnight session deep in the solitude. No distractions, only rhythm and breath. Notebook pages filled with revisions. Focus sharpened by isolation. Audio file trimmed with deliberate edits. Transitions softened with patient fades. River tails stretching in the darkness. Every detail weighed with intention. Inspiration spark growing into direction. Melody threading through subtle chords. Restrained yet purposeful. Flow steady against midnight stillness. Render track playing through monitors. Slow and warm and grounded. High frequency, smooth and clean. Balance sitting right in the pocket. Export file saved in a label folder. Archive building from quiet dedication. Each project another step forward. Growth measured in steady progress. Overnight session nearing early dawn. Sky shifting from black to gray. Body tired but mind satisfied. Creative energy fully expressed. Audio file resting after long creation. Render track echoing in memory. Export file closing final window. Inspiration spark fading in a calm. Da 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 da.
Drop note echoing in quiet playback. Pitch slipping under fragile emotion. Headphones catching subtle imperfection. Moment lingering without correction. Held breath before the next confession. Air suspending inside ribcage tension. Be waiting for a new delivery. Time stretching between syllables. Soft articulation shaping fleeting phrases. Edges rounded with gentle control. Consonants landed without aggression. Flow restrained but intentional. Vocal character colored by vulnerability. Tone slightly rough in confession. Warm undertones beneath fragile lines. Presence intimate and unguarded. Tonal clarity rising after adjustment. Equalizer smooth in upper range. Mid-frequencies balanced carefully. Texture refined yet honest. Yeah. Drop note left inside final mix. Imperfection embraced as signature. Authenticity outweighing precision. Moment preserved for truth. Held breath guiding emotional pacing. Silence becoming riven element. Pause heavier than drum hit. Space speaking louder than words. Yeah. Soft articulation carrying midnight verses. Delivery brushing lightly over beat. Flow subtle and introspective. Energy calm but focus. Vocal character deepening with repetition. Hook gaining quiet intensity. Yeah, background layers supporting lead. Atmosphere with reflection. Yeah, tonal clarity shining in final chorus. Highs crisp without harsh glare. Bass hugging the lower register. Mix steady and balanced. Drop note replayed in memory. Flaw turning into emotional anchor. Meaning stronger through imperfection. Identity found in nuance. Yeah. Held breath released on closing lines. Soft articulation fading in the reverb. Vocal character lingering in silence. Tonal clarity dissolving gently.
Conversational flow, moving like dialogue. Beat steady with gentle swing. Words sounding natural and close. Delivery relaxed but sharp. Spoken cadence, guiding rhyming patterns. Syllables placed like everyday speech. Pauses intentional between thoughts. Tempo aligned with breath. Reflected tone, shaping each confession. Voice softened under dim lights. Melody subtle in background layers. Emotion resting in restraint. Cool composure, steady through verses. No rush inside the phrasing. Confidence carry without tension. Presence calm in the booth, yeah. Effortless presence defining the hook. Converse gliding over mellow bass. Harmony smooth across stereo space. Energy natural and grounded. Conversational flow, adapting to breakdown. Drums thinning beneath key chords. Voice centered in quiet mix. Mood intimate and clear. Spoken cadence tightening during bridge. Hemming accents landing on kick. Lines delivered with subtle swing. Flow balanced and precise. Reset the tone deepening with repetition. Harmony widening emotional space. Bass pulsing under quiet words. Atmosphere steady and focus. Cool composure holding steady tempo. Ad-libs floating behind main verse. Reverb trailing in the corners. Energy restrained but alive. Effortless presence rising in final hook. Chord with soft double. Snare crisp but understated. Structure smooth and cohesive. Conversational flow. Softening near outro. Cadence slowing without losing rhythm. Beat fading into warm paths. Silence approaching gradually. Spoken cadence closing final line. The rapid tone linger in the air. Cool composure until last breath. Effortless presence in the fade. Yeah. 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 You're mine. Yeah, voila. Seamless blend between verse and rhythm. Drums understated under every chord. Voice resting inside pocket. Flow smooth without strain. Emotional nuance shaping layer meaning. Tone shifting gently between bars. Expression subtle yet clear. Details living inside phrasing. Melodic when he move, feeling studio air. Late night silence outside windows. Baseline low and thoughtful. Energy calm and centered. Cool composure steady through delivery. Confidence carried without force. Cadence precise but relaxed.
presence, calm and spotlight. Effortless presence, defining chorus lip. Harmony spreading across speakers. Snare crisp beneath warm bass. Atmosphere glowing softly, yeah. Seamless blend, guiding second verse transition. Smooth without tension. Melody weaving through rhythm. Structure natural and fluid. Emotional nuance, deepening and bridge chord change. Subtle but impactful. Voice lowering toward confession. Mood and fluid and real. Guided plenty mood, sustained and breakdown. Then into near silence. Keys echoing in open space. Breath audible between lines. Cool composure, anchoring repeated hook. Ad-libs drifting behind let flow steady over mellow drums. Energy measured and poised. Effortless presence shaping final verse. No urgency in pacing. Words landing with clarity. Tone warm and grounded. Seams blend close and arranged. Instruments fading one by one. Voice centered in mix. Silence approaching gently. Emotional nuance lingering after fade. Yeah, I've got a plenty mood, resting in quiet. Cool composure through final breath. Effortless presence beyond the track.
Harbor silence stretched across empty docks. Ripples glint beneath faint moonlight. Wooden planks creak with distant echo. Air thick with salted calm. Pier light glows softly against dark water. Reflections dancing on gentle waves. Footsteps fade along wet wood. Cool breeze carrying whisper secret. Anchor chain hums when tide slowly shifts. Metal links brushing against her softly. Movement felt more than seen. Shadows sway under moon's faint eye. Drifting, landing, swinging in faint wind. Flicker barely moving across ripples. Light caught in foggy breath. Guiding none yet, illuminating all. Shoreline mist rolling over dark edges. Water vapor cooling the quiet air. Horizon blurring into distant gray. Silence echoing between oar strokes. Harbor silence interrupted by seagull cry. Pier light flickers from passing fog. Anchor chain settles into soft rhythm. Lantern glow hums against wooden posts. Drifting land and shadows cross waters fade. Shoreline mist softens the horizon line. Pier light bouncing off subtle waves. Air holding hints of salt and pine. Anchor chain tension tugged by current. Lantern swaying with unseen hand. Harbor silence pressing against ribs. Reflection ripples across shallow water. Yeah, like guiding small rowboats silently. Shoreline mist clinging to damp clothes. Lantern swinging through narrow channels. Movement slow as the tide itself. Harbor silence stretching toward pale horizon. Drifting lantern casting soft gold bands. Anchor chain humming like low bass line. Shutter line mist wrapping around wooden posts. Pier light flickering under fog bank. Lantern reflections bounce across still surface. Harbor silence thick as whispered breath. Waves pushing quietly against piling. Anchor chain resting in muted lull. Drifting lantern fading into night. Shoreline mist settling over quiet docks. Pier light last flicker before dawn.
Late session stretching past 2 a.m. Coffee cold beside scattered notebooks. Window reflecting tired concentration. City noise muted beyond glass. Creative block hanging over silent desks. Pen hovering without direction. Beat looping in endless repetition. Thoughts circling without landing. Lyric draft scratched in uneven lines. Rhyme schemes bending but I'm finished. Ink pressing harder in the paper. Frustration thick and quiet air. Reference track playing through on headphones. Cadence study for subtle inspiration. Baseline guiding scattered thoughts. Tempo nudging hesitant rhythm. Flow eternal arriving what I wanted. Words sliding in the pocket naturally. Breath sinking with drum pattern. Confidence rising in steady waves. Yeah. Late session turning into breakthrough moment. Street lights flickering beyond blinds. Beat feeling warmer than before. Energy shifting from doubt to clarity. Creative block dissolving under persistence. Silence replaced by measured cadence. Hands moving quickly across page. Mind sharp with focused direction. Lyric draft expanding into layered verses. Metaphors threading through subtle motion. Internal rhymes locking with groove. Delivery forming in quiet rehearsal. Reference track fading beneath new vision. Original tone rising with confidence. Bass deep but drums more patient. Balance still balanced and intentional. Flow returns steady as calm river. Syllables landing clean on snare. Voice low but quietly powerful. Room charged with grounded focus. Late session nearing soft sunrise. Windows turning pale with morning light. Notebook pages filled with structure. Beat finally complete and breathing. Creative block, distant memory now. Lyric draft transformed in a finished verse. Reference track no longer needed. Silence earned after steady grind.
Sub-vibration rolling through dim room. Low frequencies pressing into wooden floors. Air trembling with subtle motion. Body feeling every hidden pulse. Chest vibration syncing with drum pattern. Heartbeat matching measured tempo. Breath control beneath later bass. Energy contained but undeniable. Scratch verse recorded in rough tape. Words half formed yet emotionally honest. Mic catching quiet imperfections. Cadence bending around steady beat. Rhyme draft scribbled across loose pages. Internal schemes weaving through margins. Pen pressing deeper with confidence. Structure forming in careful rhythm. Limit the ceiling, guarding upper peaks. Dynamics held within safe borders. Transient shape without distortion. Sound polished yet still organic. Sub-vibration deep beneath calm delivery. Kick drum heavy but restrained. Atmospheric with muted glow. Head nod slow and steady. Chest vibration grounding the fitting. Tone voice low with quiet conviction. Phrases landing inside pockets. Silence respected between lines. Scratch verse evolving into full section. Hooks emerging from repetition. Confidence rising through measured phrasing. Beat support in every syllable. Rhyme draft refined with patient edits. Metaphors sharpened without excess. Flow tightening around snare hits. Intent clear and steady cadence. Limiter ceiling, smooth and final mix. High and crisp without harshness. Low in control but powerful. Balance maintained across spectrum. Sub-vibrations fading into quiet outro. Bass trailing into soft decay. Room settling after last note. Air returning to calm. Chest vibration lingering after playback. Scratch verse now fully realized. Rhyme draft transform
Everything like a journal, story unfolding over soft percussion. Keys drifting under steady bass, voice centered in dim light, yeah. But tear it in mood, feeling arrangement. Tempo unhurried and intentional. Core space with careful silence. Energy thoughtful and restrained, yeah, yeah. Silent focus shaping every measure. Headphones sealing outside distraction. Breath even between transitions. Flow steady and attentive, yeah. Grounded stance guiding lyrical weight. Delivery rooted in calm conviction. Cadence firm without aggression. Presence balanced and composed, yeah. Mellow aura wrapping round hook. Harmony wide but understated. Drums soft with muted snap. Atmosphere warm and patient, yeah. Mellow aura wrapping round hook. Harmony wide but understated. Drums soft with muted snap. Atmosphere warm and patient, yeah, yeah. Mellow aura wrapping around hook. Harmony wide but understated, yeah. Drums soft with muted snap. Atmosphere warm and patient, yeah. Mellow aura wrapping around hook. Harmony wide but understated. Drums soft with muted snap. Atmosphere warm and patient, yeah, 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 yeah. Mellow aura glowing in breakdown. Drums pulling back to near silence. Keys echoing in open air. Voice clear and sent, yeah. Mellow aura glowing in breakdown. Drums pulling back to near silence. Keys echoing in open air. Voice clear and sent, yeah. Narrow urban glow in unfinished chapter. Story lingering past last line. Cadence soft, yet defined. Silence waiting beyond terrain mood fading into reverb. Silent focus easing its hold. Grounded stance steady through outro. Mellow aura dissolving gently. Da 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 da. Yeah. Since a mood selling over late session. Keys drifting under muted percussion. City lights flicker beyond glass. Tempo slow and intentional. The tone shaping first confession. Voice slower with measured calm. Rhymes placed carefully in pockets. Cadence soft but deliberate. Subtle inflection bending certain syllables. Pitch rising slightly at ending. Emotion implied without exaggeration. Delivery intimate and restrained, yeah. Composed presence guiding studio focus. Posture steady behind microphone. Breath control between phrases. Energy balanced and grounded, yeah. Steady aura anchoring the chorus. Harmony laid across wide field. Bass warm beneath gentle snare. Atmosphere cohesive and smooth, yeah, yeah. As a mood deepen in the second verse. Imagery drawn with minimal strokes, yeah. Drums tapping like distant rain. Thoughts circling without rush, yeah. A floody tone thick in bridge section. Chord progression turning slightly minor. Silence widening between lines. Root down the back it then come. Subtle inflection refining hook return. Emphasis landing on softer beats. Flow gliding across mellow rhythm. Texture polished yet natural, yeah. Composed presence steady under repetition. Ad-lib floating behind main vocal. Stereo space expanding gently. Energy restrained but alive. Steady aura maintaining final momentum. No dramatic shift in tempo. Consistency defining emotional art. Structure fluid and control, yeah. As a mood lingering the outro. Drums fading beneath the off keys. Voice carrying final reflection. Silence waiting beyond cadence, yeah. A flary tone easing into reverb. Subtle inflection dissolving slowly. Composed presence holding last breath, yeah. Steady aura closing the track, yeah. Overnight session stretching past familiar limit. Street lights glowing through half-closed blinds. Notebook open to empty page. Mind heavy with hesitation. Ride a block settling over quiet thoughts. Pen motionless above blank lines. Beat looping without direction. Silence louder than rhythm. Reference track playing in low volume. Cadence studied for subtle guidance. Drum pattern steady but restrained. Melody offering faint reassurance. Rhyme draft scattered across margins. Half-finished phrases searching structure. Metaphors incomplete yet promising. Intent buried beneath doubt. Flow return arriving with steady breath. Syllables locking into tempo. Confidence rebuilding in small ways. Energy shifting from tension. Overnight session transforming into breakthrough. Sky dark but mind illuminate. Coffee replaced with clear focus. Momentum replacing uncertainty. Write a block dissolving under persistence. Words sliding into rhythm pockets. Delivery sharpening with each take. Emotion aligning with beat. Reference track fading in the background. Original tone rising to surface. Bass deeper than comparison. Identity declaring cadence. Rhyme draft evolving into structured verse. Internal patterns forming naturally. Lines connecting without force. Flow steady and confident. Flow return settling into comfort. Voice balance between calm and dry. Phrases landing clean on snap. Presence grounded but smooth. Overnight session nearing early sunrise. Window edges turning pale gray. Pages filled with finished thoughts. Beat complete and breathing. Write a block distant in reflection. Rhyme draft transformed into polished flexion. Reference track no longer necessary. Flow return now permanent.
Speaker core moving under dim blue light. Low vibration rolling across wooden floors. Bass settling deep in the chest space. Room breathing with controlled intensity. Waveform peak rising cross glowing screen. Line stretching tall against dark grid. Sound captured in visual rhythm. Energy frozen in digital motion. Level meter dancing in careful balance. Green fading softly into yellow. Hands adjusting knobs with patient focus. Silence measured between subtle hits. Mastering chain layered with precise intention. Compression, smooth and rough emotion. EQ carved space for clarity. Reverb tucked gently in the corners. Final bounce rendering through quiet speakers. Progress bar sliding to completion. Night stretching long beyond midnight. Focus steady without distraction. Speaker cone pulsing like steady heartbeat. Sub vibration rolling beneath best legs. Air shifting in subtle waves. Studio alive in low frequencies. Waveform peak flashing against dark interface. Transient spikes cutting sharp edges. Bassline flowing under crisp percussion. Timing locked inside grid lines. Level meter hovering in safe margin. Clipping avoided with subtle restraint. Hands steady over mixing console. Mind tuned to delicate balance. Mastering chain tightening overall warmth. Stereo image widening with care. High end polished to soft glow. Low end anchor deep and calm. Final bounce echoing through headphones. Render sound carrying full weight. Creative doubts fading into satisfaction. Room glowing in quiet pride. Speaker cone slowing after last note. Waveform peak resting in the silence. Level meter flat and steady calm. Air settling in the stillness. Mastering chain close for the evening. Final bounce saved in the archive. Night
Yeah.
Chest voice grounded in lower register. Delivery deep but not forced. Beat slow with subtle swing. Move steady and excited. Yeah. Clear diction cutting through mix. Every consonant in place with care. Yeah. Syllables landing sharp on rhythm. Message carry without blur. Diaphragm support holding long phrases. Set control beneath measured tempo. Strength rising from center posture. Voice balanced against bass. Vocal color shifting with emotion. Tone darker in late night verses. Subtle grit in certain lines. Texture adding quiet dimension. Smooth transits between melodic phrases. No break inside the movement. Yeah. Hook gliding into second verse. Flow natural without tension. Chest voice resonating across speakers. Low end complementing vocal depth. Snare soft but defined. Atmosphere wrapped in calm. Clear diction shaping info lyrics. Internal rhymes placed precisely. Meaning layer beneath rhythm. Delivery confident but relaxed. Diaphragm support steady through chorus. Breast sustained across longer notes. Energy consistent from start. No strain in upper range. Vocal color warming as the beat builds. Tone brightening without harshness. Emphasis shifting on keywords. Expression subtle but real. Hey. Smooth transition into final hook. Melody widening across stereo field. Bass steady beneath soft keys. Flow unbroken and calm. Oh. Chest voice fading into layer ad-libs. Echo trailing behind last phrase. Room quiet except for decay. Focus settling into silence. Clear diction closing final statement. Diaphragm support steady till the end. Vocal color resting in warmth. Smooth transition in a fade out. Da 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 da. Hey, hey.
No. God vocal floating through dim headphones. Reference tape recorded without pressure. Room quiet except for faint reverb. Night wrapped around the booth. Scratch hook looping over mellow drums. Temporary chorus finding its shape. Cadence rough but full of promise. Idea breathing inside repetition. Lolly hum drifting between verses. Soft tone carrying subtle emotion. Pitch bending under gentle control. Air vibrating in low light. Steady breath anchoring every phrase. Controlled inhale before each line. Delivery smooth without strain. Confidence resting in time. Tonal warmth settling into the mix. Mid-range glowing beneath percussion. Voice sitting calm in pocket. Texture rich but understated. God vocal layered over simple chords. Beat restrained with quiet patience. Focus centered on phrase and flow. Move the flute and then grounded. Scratch hook evolving with each playback. Melody tightening around rhythm. Drum softer beneath vocal tone. Hook gaining sub-character. Lottie hum stretching into harmony. Background layers gently expanding. Sound filling corners of the booth. Atmosphere thick with emotion. steady breath, guiding controlled delivery. Words landing smooth on snare. No rush inside the cadence. Tempo respected with precision. Tonal warmth blending in the bassline. Low frequencies hugging the vocal. High and softened with intention. Balance shape with careful touch. Guide vocal no longer just reference. Performance gaining quiet conviction. Move blowing under studio light. Energy calm but focus enough. Scratch hook, now sounding complete. Melodic hum, woven into structure. Steady breath closing final line. Tonal warmth, lingering after faded. Tonal warmth, lingering after faded.
Studio session starting under low ceiling beams. Dim screens glowing against quiet walls. Cables resting in careful patterns. And thick with anticipation. Calm movement steady beneath drum impact. Bass pushing outward in slow cycles. Wooden floor carrying settled tremors. Silence bending around vibration. Sound waves stretching across open space. Energy traveling through unseen currents. Frequency shaping invisible architecture. Rhythm mapping the room. Peak meter rising with sudden intensity. Levels brushing close to upper margin. Hands reacting with subtle correction. Focus locked on precision. Ideas spark flickering without warning. Melody forming from quiet hum. Lyrics surfacing from scattered parts. Momentum shifting toward clarity. Studio session, do. Studio session, yeah. Studio session, deep into concentration. Outside world fading into distance. Clock ignored in creative flow. Mind tuned to subtle details. Calm movement pulsing beneath layered chords. Kick landing with confident restraint. Bass hugging lower frequencies. Atmosphere grounded in calm. Sound wave captured in careful tape. Mic absorbing every nuance. Breath control within steady cadence. Room responding in quiet resonance. Peak meter hovering just below limit. Compression easing sharp transients. Balance maintained across spectrum. Tone polished yet natural. Ideas spark turning into full concept. Hook sediment into steady groove. Verses weaving personal reflection. Beat carrying emotional weight. Studio session nearing quiet closure. Monitors humming beneath dim lights. Notes saved in organized folders. Energy slowly tapering off. Cold movements fading after last chord. Sound wave dissolving into stillness. Peak meter resting at zero. Idea spark archive for tomorrow. Studio session, yo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Intra-deal forming under dim monitors. Keys playing sparse midnight chorus. Drums absent, space wide open. Mood suspended in anticipation.
Yeah. Low hum vibrating beneath soft pads. Subtle frequency filling the background. Air thick with restrained energy. Silence shaped by quiet tone. Balanced breath guiding first recorded line. Inhale slow before delivery lands. Cadence patient without urgency. Presence calm inside the booth. Yeah. Tonal depth expanding through level vocals. Lower register. Reverb stretching in the dark corners. Texture rich without excess. Bridge idea rising from subtle shift. Chord progression turning in spec. Rhythm pulling back slightly. Emotion surfacing in space. Intra-idea replay with minor change. Hi-hats entering soft and crisp. Bassline sliding under melody. Notes are gaining motion. Low hum blending in the ambient sound. Warm undertone shaping. Sound floating across stereo field. Movement steady and restrained. Balanced breath sustaining longer phrasing. Lines stretching past bar line. Flow steady against minimal drums. Confidence anchored in control. Tonal depth deepening with added harmony. Stacked layers widening the chorus. Subtle ad-libs color and transitions. Energy calm before. Bridge ideas shifting into halftime groove. Kick soften with muted punch. Snare echo trailing behind words. Space amplifying emotional tension. Intro idea returning in final section. Motif echoing from beginning. Structure closing in circle. Move consistent and grounded. Low hum fading in the quiet outro. Balanced breath carrying final syllable. Tonal depth lingering in memory. Bridge idea dissolving in the stillness. Yeah. Hey, hey. Yeah. Oh, 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 yeah. Head tone floating above mellow chords. Higher register soft but steady. Melody tracing gentle arcs. Air light within the booth. Precise diction shaping every syllable. Consonants clean against muted snare. Wall stretching with intention. Delivery calm but intentional. Sustained note carried across measure. Pitch held without visible strain. Sound gliding over baseline. Energy steady and focused. Vocal character shifting with subtle motion. Tone bright in hopeful phrases. Slight rasping my flit the moments. Texture evolving through context. Yeah. Smooth transition between rap and melody. Verse melting in the chorus section. Cadence bending without friction. Flow continuous and natural. Head tone layer softly in background. Harmony wide in the stereo image. Reverb tail stretching behind beat. Atmosphere delicate grounded. Precise diction enhancing lyrical clarity. Internal rhyme placed with discipline. Button the accents aligning with kick. Intent expressed without clutter. Sustained note echoing in the silence. Delay bouncing across quiet bars. Tempo relaxed but purposeful. Beat breathing beneath tone. Vocal character warming as hook repeats. Subtle ad-libs enriching texture. Dynamics control within range. Mood intermittent focus. Smooth transition into my flight to breakdown. Drums dropping under soft keys. Bass thin in the subtle pulse. Voice carrying emotional weight. Head on. Head tone fading in the layered outro. Harmony dissolving in slow decay. Room still except for ambient. Presence lingering after last bar. Precise diction closing final statement. Sustained no hell with calm confidence. Vocal character fully expressed. Smooth transition in the silence.
Mixed tone blending register seamlessly. Lower grit meeting upper softness. Delivery balance between strength and ease. Cadence flowing across mellow drums. Tight enunciation sharpening rhythmic edges. Every syllable landing with purpose. Consonants crisp against snare hits. Clarity defining each statement. Balanced breath stabilizing extended phrasing. Inhale measured before laid hope. Air control through shifting tempo. Confidence steady in posture. Tonal warmth wrapping around baseline. Mid-range glowing with subtle depth. Reverb adding golden atmosphere. Texture smooth yet grounded. Smooth transition from verse to pause. Melody rousing without abrupt change. Rhythm adjusting beneath vocal lifts. Structure flown a high conversation. Mixed tone adapting to dynamic shift. Breathe thinning under reflective lines. Mood introspective and calm. Tight enunciation guiding rapid sequence. Internal rhyme snapping into grid. Delivery precise but never rigid. Groove maintained through discipline. Balanced breath sustaining final refrain. Long notes steady without tension. Energy consistent across octaves. Focus unwavering inside booth. Tonal warmth deepening as drums fade. Bass lingering under fading chords. Harmony widening stereo space. Atmosphere glowing quietly. Smooth transition in the strip breakdown. Percussion dissolving into soft keys. Voice centered in empty space. Emotion carrying full weight. Tight enunciation closing last verse. Balanced breath steady the final word. Tonal warmth lingering in headphones. Smooth transition into silence. Smooth transition into silence.
Seamless blend between rhythm and thought. Kick drum soft under layer keys. Voice resting inside mellow pockets. Even light across studio glass. Subtle inflection, bending certain phrases. Tone shifting slightly on confession. Emphasis placed without force. Cadence shaped by intention. Restrained delivery holding back tension. Energy measured, never exaggerated. Words landing calm on snare, flow patient and deliberate. H's flaked and move, filling empty space. Lyrics circling unfinished memories. Baseline low and silent dent. Air heavy with reflection. Quiet confidence guiding every bar. No need for raised volume. Present strong without aggression. Calm authority and timing. Seamless blend between verse and hook. Puppets drifting in like dust. Hi-hats whispering behind melody. Structure smooth and natural. Subtle inflection coloring second verse. Pitch slightly warmer than before. Breath steady through transitions. Expression gentle but precise. Restrained delivery shaping late night tone. Rhymes tucked inside mellow drums. Flow steady across minimal beat. Emotion implied, not shouted. Features stacking mood deepening with repetition. Harmony widening stereo field. Keys echoing under label vocals. Atmosphere and cool. Quiet confidence anchoring bridge. Tempo soften for clarity. Space expanding between lines. Move grounded and centered.
Seamless blend closing the final chorus. Ad-libs floating beneath main line. Low frequencies hugging vocal warmth. Energy calm but complete. Subtle inflection fading in a reverb. Restrained deliveries into silence. This train mood lingering afterward. Quiet reflection beyond the eye's reach. Cabin glow flickers from distant window, ripples bending light and quiet dance. Deep undertow pulling beneath the strokes, energy hidden below placid surface. Air still but charged with tension, reflections bend across lake smooth face. Cabin glow spilling in the fog laced woods, windows warm against cool night air. Shadows moving slowly along walls, lanterns flicker behind wooden frames. Lake ripples spreading from tossed pebbles, surface shaking gently with wind's touch. Moonlight catching every faint wave, current carrying whispers of unseen death. Barely separating sky and water, colors muted in pre-dawn haze. Clouds hovering low across flat lake, quiet on from distant engine idling. Slow current curving along shoreline rocks, cabin glow reflecting in small coves. Ripples whispering secrets to moon undertow deep beneath mirrored surface. Deep undertow tugging small wooden boat or dipping, water pulling back. Movement subtle yet persistent, air scented with wet pine needles. Lake ripple distorted and reflected starlight, cabin glow warm and chill fingers. Pale horizon hinting at early sun, current moving slow under black sky. Slow current holding the boat in place, ripples breaking gently on rocky shore undertow, tugging at hidden roots, water humming a low steady note. Cabin glow spilling in the fog window, lake ripple reflecting distant moon arcs, pale horizon stretching across quiet waters undertow pulling beneath silent night. Slow current curling around submerged logs, ripples traveling toward empty docks. Cabin glow soft on distant walls, pale horizon waiting for first light. Resting beneath surface, calm lake ripple fading under dawn's edge. Cabin glow extinguished as sun rises, pale horizon opening day with quiet.
Cabin Joe spilling across quiet lake, putting no resting against both sides. Still surface reflecting dim burly light, fog drift rolling in from distant shoreline. Distant shoreline barely visible beyond mist, cabin glow warm against cool night. All laying still inside empty boat, surface calm, no ripple disturbing mirror. Fog drift curling around small islands, cabin glow glinting off distant windows. Wooden oar catching stray beams, still surface holding soft reflection perfectly. Distant shoreline fading under moonlight haze, cabin glow steady inside lakeside cabin. Wooden oar forgotten in water's embrace, fog drift moving slowly across flat lake. Still surface, still surface, still surface, mirroring all surrounding shapes. Cabin glow warm and quiet in interior, or pressed lightly against side planks. Distant shoreline hidden beneath low clouds, fogged up softening horizon edges. Cabin glow spilling from single window, wooden door resting under moon's reflection. Still surface holding silence like a mirror. Still surface, for still surface, folding silent like a mirror. It's the shoreline, almost erased by mist. Cabin glow flickering, the lantern inside. Or it's sliding gently against both sides. Fog drift twisting slowly across the lake edge. Still surface catching faint moonlight glow. Cabin glow muted beneath fog bank. Wooden or lying untouched in water. Distant shoreline softening the age. Fog drift moving over quiet inlet. Cabin glow spilling on misted shore. Barely touching rippling water edge. Still surface glinting under early moon. Distant shoreline softened into haze. Distant shoreline fading as night deepens. Cabin glow shimmering through frosted panes. Wooden or old in position in quiet. Fog drift curling between trees and water. Still surface, still surface, still surface, still surface clashing. Still surface, still surface, still surface, still surface, reflecting lantern and stars. Cabin glow bright against dark and lake. Oh, resting like forgotten memory. Distant shoreline lost and drifting far. Fog drift easing toward hail horizon. Cabin glow dimming as moon rises. Wooden oar still against quiet boat. Still surface holding every shadow and light. Cabin glow spilling across quiet lake.